Hello, everybody. Hope y'all can hear me all right. I was gonna say if you can't hear me, let me know, but that's really not how that works, is it? Thank you, Tacky Vanilla. I appreciate that. I'm just setting something else up. How you doing? I think I'm ready to get going here. I'm not buying that. I'm not rich. I'm not moist critical. I can't afford DLC. One Baitcoin. All right. What do we got to do today? I was supposed to do some homework last night and figure some stuff out, but I didn't. I'm doing all right, Tacky. I appreciate it. So let's see what we're gonna. Oh, we're catfishing right now. Ice fishing. What's up, buddy? Your computer stuff in yet? We're going after these catfishes. Nice. I know you're ready for that. All right. So, you know what? Let's just go fishing. I didn't do that homework I was supposed to do last night. Yeah, it's kind of it's time to move on when that happens. Hey, bass kisser. Oh, dude, get off there. I'm gonna catch some catfish over here. Right there. Ooh. I hope I didn't end up getting hung up over there. Oh, it's gonna come to it. It'll be all right. Nope, it's hung up. I knew it was. I cast too far. Boy, this is the way to start it, isn't it? This line ought to be strong enough to pull out of that. Uh, Bass Kisser just disappeared on me. Oh, they left. Oh, okay. I see what it does. So am I going to sit here and just fight this all day, or am I going to go ahead and... What's up, Teza? I don't want to break my line. Who's messaging me? Oh, I'm not going. Yeah, let's break it. Stupid. So we need to put some more line on. No, we got plenty of line. It's my leader and hook that I want a bigger hook. Oh, I stored. Is it saying it's only? Oh, never mind. I see what's happening. But I need. Where'd all my other hooks go? Oh, I don't have. Nope, it did let me put it there. Okay. Okay. Oh, I done switch rods. I'm gonna put this big number 4 on there. Okay, I'm telling you that number 6 was not in there a minute ago. But you're right. I've got the kind of bait we're gonna go with this time. Let's put worms on. All right. Yep, they did. Actually, I don't know what happened there. I think I may have pulled them out of there and left them at home, and I think it's messing with me. What I don't understand is why it always breaks. I mean, come on, it ain't like every time I'm snagging a log. And lily pads aren't that strong. Where's my fishing pole? Oh, dude, right? So, you know what? Let's just back out here for a minute. Because apparently, I don't know, is the game glitching? Did I do something stupid? There's the rest of my dough balls. Okay. So I know what I did. I put those on that rod while I was at home. So we don't need these number 8 hooks right now. So we're putting those at home. £6 test. Nope, it's still saying because it will only let me do 3 baits at a time. I want to do the cheese balls. So let's put the cheese home. And let's move the dough balls to the backpack. There we go. Okay, so I don't understand why that one's highlighted red. Yeah, that's weird. I only got 3 bait slots. Okay. That's not the fishing pole I want. Okay, what is the red? Oh, it won't let me fish without the leader. Dude, you're my spot. Wait a minute. What is this advanced sorcery? Are you seeing this? He's a level 39. Look at all this. We better be glad I can't thieve that. Dude. Right? I'm gonna run me a trot line. So is he just grinding XP and money? Because at 39, that's the only reason I can think of. Maybe he's never left this lake. A little cast clear across this. I made my bell ring. So I guess now we just sit here and wait. Yeah, I like that. But that's because I'm using the sinker and the leader. This might get boring. Ooh, I don't know. It might could. That'd give me a farther cast with a bobber. How obnoxiously loud was that? I mean, this bell fishing may not be for me. Whoa. Did you see that, chunky boy? Something big jumped. I think we're going to change the time of day. Because remember, on day one, the best fishing's in the late evening. Day two, it's in the morning. So let's go. Should we go late evening or should we tonight or should we go tomorrow morning? There's something else breaking the top of the water over there. Oh, nah, that was nothing. I mean, it was something, but it wasn't a. Well, when it comes to species, it doesn't give a time of day. It just, there's a lake overview that tells on this type of weather, it's better in the late evening. This type of weather, it's better early morning. I think something's actually messing with the line, though. Maybe it's not. Oh, something jumped again. We've still got worms on, but worms should work for anything out there. I mean, that's the thing about it. Yeah. I could just, I mean, in theory, it would be above the water. I mean, above the bottom. Ah, well, look at that. Let's look and see that. Okay. So we're on day one. Late evening's the best time for fishing. Keep in mind that twilight's the best time for going after a range of species such as crappie, channel catfish, walleye, and many others. On day two, early morning and late evening again on, oh, it's night three. Oh, okay, duh. Early morning, late evening, late evening. Day four is midday. Day five is midday. Six is midday. Seven is late evening. So let's go late evening. Now, what do you call late evening? Seven? Eight? Yeah, let's stick around the seven for now because we'll go, like, it'll take us on into nighttime. Of course, I don't know what time of year it is. I mean, okay, it's only 66 degrees in Texas. So it ain't that late in the year. Sun should be down by 7 o'clock or getting close to it. Let's catch a catfish. So it didn't give the depth that time. As far as a live stream, the bobber fishing and the spoon fishing is probably a little more entertaining. Sorry to everybody that's watching if it's too boring. Oh, stuff's still jumping. No, it does not. It's, yeah, I mean, I don't know. I guess maybe I haven't played long enough. I don't know what it'll advance today, but I know when you log out or do stuff, it does it. Like I think it freezes time. We'll see. Next time I roll in, we'll look at the time, and then we'll shop and we'll see what happens. Yeah, I think it's oh, another chunky boy out there. Now I'm curious. You want me? Now you got me wanting to check about the bobber. Well, I got worms on right now, but even then, it's not a bad idea. I did not mean to recast. All right, so it says 716. Let's go shop. Let's look for bobbers. Maximum floating weight is medium. That's got the same medium. Chorizo, roll tide, buddy. What's going on? I don't think that's any better than the bobber I've got. It's just a different color. Yeah, that's what we've been sitting there doing, catfishing. I bet I don't have room in my backpack. Nope, it's at home. But let's go back to inventory and look, because huh? Never mind. I know what's going on. I don't have. Nope, it won't let me add. I think it's the pole type. Yep, it is. You're right. It's a sinker. So yeah, catfish usually all the catfishing I've ever done has been off the bottom. I mean, I'm talking about in real life. Now, let's try some dough balls. I've caught catfish on a bobber in real life, but I wasn't catfishing, if that makes sense. But those dough balls are light enough they should float above, you know, off the leader. And that's a long leader. I just realized that. Oh yeah, no, North Alabama's. I mean, I haven't fished in years, but North Alabama's. Oh, it's just eat up with great fishing spots. I've actually caught a lot of fish in that spot over the years. Nope, the time stays the same when you go shopping. Um, I mean, I fished there from. I mean, I've been going to that little spot since I was a wee lad. Now, the only reason I knew about that spot because Dad used to take us there. That was not a very good cast. Oh, where I flipped that canoe? I mean, you're looking at bass, brim, crappie, catfish, gar. Um, when I say brim, I mean panfish in general, like bluegill, shellcracker, all kinds of different sunfish. I've just always blanket called them brim. There's a grassy bottom. Look at that. Boy, that was a chunky boy. Oh, come on. But yeah, no, there's anything you would find in North Alabama is in that lake. You also got to remember that's really just a little inlet, a slough off of a huge, like if you look up Lake Gunnersville, it's a big lake. So we got a little bit of a jingle, but it didn't. I'm gonna lower my drag and just. But the largest bass I ever caught came off that lake. Um, so where I was canoeing at in that original video, um, if you keep going out towards the channel, there's a causeway, and the largest bass I've ever caught, I caught sitting on the rocks off the side of that causeway. We had pulled over, and well, actually, we'd walked down and climbed over the railing and climbed down the rocks. And that's the largest bass I ever caught there, and it wasn't very large. It was on like 4 pounds, maybe the most, maybe not even that big. It was a chunky board, but that's the largest bass I've ever caught. Um, and I was young too when I caught that one. But I mean, I've caught so many bluegill and shellcracker and perch and all different kinds of brim off that lake. Like in my lifetime, I've caught probably thousands of different kinds of panfish on Lake Gunnersville. Few catfish, few crappie, few bass, um, few stripes. But I know a place down the river that I used to prefer more for stripes than the lake. There's a place called Catayca Creek. Um, which is not too far from Lake Gunnersville, but it's a ways from it. Catayca Creek feeds into the Tennessee River, which Lake Gunnersville is part of the Tennessee River system. And some of y'all might be familiar with the significance of Catayca Creek. Hint, hint. Uh, but there's a place where Catayca Creek is massive. Like, it's a nowhere is Catayca Creek huge like the widest spot I could take a creek you could cast across, probably, but it's a creek that runs forever and it empties out into the river, and it's a lot of swampy areas, a lot of backwaters, and like I said, it's a massive network. Take a Creek is, um, but right where basically the main channel of the creek pours into the river channel, it's about maybe 60 yards before you got to the main river. There was this old tree growing up out of the water, and it was like a bush. It was just a whole bunch of like branches. And no joke, when I was younger, a buddy of mine, we went in halfers on this little boat. We bought this boat, trailer, motor, $300, and a crappy little boat. But we got it all running and got it going. We had to jerry rig up a handle and a throttle. It was an old motor, like you do the tiller steer, And we had two handles back there. We found a piece of copper pipe and put some insulation on it and bolted it to the motor so we could steer it. Yeah, it's a big boy out there jumping. Then we broke a leg off an old grill and used it and used like a piece of coat hanger, took it to the little throttle assembly. And so instead of having one handle where you twist the handle for the throttle and use the same handle to steer, you steered with one handle and then you used another hand, hold another handle, pulling it back and forth and pushing it to control the throttle. Like it was a mess. And my goodness, look at the jumpers. And so we just let that boat just float against the big pile of bushes growing out of the creek. And that, we didn't even bother anchoring out. We knew that when the channel pushes the boat against that big pile of bushes, then we'd cast towards away, we'd be on a strike bed. It had to be a little Clio silver spoon, and we'd just tear up the stripe sitting there. We eventually got the trolling motor for that little boat. But I mean, oh man, we kept fiberglass repair kit in one of our trucks because, like I said, that we took that boat everywhere and we didn't care. And so we were constantly I basically put on that bass jig and just reel across there. But we were constantly having to repair the bottom of that boat. I mean, we'd put holes in it. You could put your finger in. And we got to the point to where first couple of times we did it right. We'd sand it down, repair it. Oh, something's behind it. Nope, I missed whatever it was. But then again, it probably hadn't really took it good. I haven't figured out the mechanic on catching with the bail yet. But yeah, I mean, we got to where we would just slop on the resin, put on the fiberglass mat, put on more resin, and just kind of wipe it down. We wouldn't even sand it. We just had, by the time we got rid of that boat, there were just little strands of fiberglass sticking out of the bottom of it. Oh yeah, we did some major redneck engineering on that thing. So, um, yeah, he's actually been more fishing more recent than I have, but neither one of us fish a lot anymore. I said when I was younger, I fished every day. But March, 13 years ago is the last time I fished. Last time I went fishing, my dad died in August, and the last time we went fishing was March, and I haven't been fishing since. And that's what I was talking the other day. I'm like, I need to. I've been saying for a couple years now I'm gonna get back to fishing. Oh yeah, no, I used to I kept fishing gear in my truck and I fished all the time. At one time back in the it really is trees though. Um ah I hate to hear that ice fishing. Yeah, the last time I was actually fishing with dad, his brother and sister and he wasn't here's the thing about it, it wasn't like he was his death was like a shock. Like he was still able. It was just we had so much going on. Well, actually, I bought him a motorcycle that same month. That's probably why he could. He'd he he had, his motorcycle and his muscle cars was things he had sold back in the '70s when he had to be a dad. And I went in debt and bought him a small Harley. Um, March about the last time we fished, and I bought him a small Harley, and I'll never regret it because um, he loved that thing, and he died 5 months later. Man, I hate to hear that ice fishing. Oh yeah, I'd love to go fishing with my dad again. My earliest memory, stupid messages. So my earliest memory of my life, no, they ain't biting at all. I'm about to put on some kind of crankbait, but my earliest memory, I was still in diapers, and I don't have a lot of memories from that age. But that's how I know this is my earliest memory because I was in diapers, and I remember sitting at, I remember the water. And have y'all ever seen ground that was so dried out and cracked to where where it was just cracked? Well, I'm just going to use the other reel. Yeah, we fixed to be dumb. Oh, I can't use that stuff on this one. So let's go back to our nonsense. Yeah, I don't think they will either. Oh man, dude, I hate that. That's rough. But I was using bass jigs on this one earlier. I don't care. Okay, why is it not letting me? So are those things in my home? You reckon? Let's do this. Let's. Oh yeah, games got a. It's crazy how much detail they put in this game, especially for a free game. No, you're right. What's up, S90? How you doing? Making making you make sense of why it's not letting me. It can't be the line. Nope, it ain't the line. No, the reel shouldn't. Is it the? I mean, wasn't I using? Yeah, so I'm confused. Well, at least let me outfit this back. Like, any idea why it would not? Because it's not showing them as available. Period. And I know I used it with this setup yesterday. It's the same line. What did I just? Yeah, I don't know what's going on. Let's try the fancy glowing one. Yeah, I don't know why. But there's no reason for it to not. Oh well. I mean, I just want to. I just want to use my spoons or my bass jigs. But no, it's gonna make me use. But I mean, I don't remember the day yesterday. I was using this exact same setup with those. So I don't get it. Oh well, we'll figure it out. And if we don't, it's a game. I mean, worst case scenario, we'll put the bobber back on and we'll just I forgot to put the leader on. What's this guy doing? Well, he's got some kind of fancy stuff going on. $4.7 feet. Yeah, it's got to be a paid perk. Or maybe he's in a tournament. I don't have the bell or the leader on here. I mean, I just want to put my bobber back on. I guess I could just do that. We got some thunderstorms possible tonight. Screw it. We're just going to put the bobber back on. I don't need a potential spam to call me. Here, we'll fish with this guy. At least we'll catch some fish. Ooh. This is my glow in the dark bobber. Oh my goodness. Because of a shark rule. All right. We'll catch some fish now. What? Okay, maybe this bobber sucks. Oh, okay, that makes sense. It sucks, but it makes sense. Boy, this rod's about broke. I say about broke. It's 87%. I wonder if I should have reeled in and recast after that strike missed. Yep, I should have. You look at the worm counter, went down. Oh, we're on the bottom there. Hey, look at the frog. Are you kidding me? Well, I got unhooked. Whew. Can you imagine a 600-pound fish? I've never caught anything that large. Oh yeah, no, that's an all day job with a month's worth of labor going into it. I mean, that's fighting a fish like that. It's insane. I don't know if I like this bobber, and I know it's a poor fisherman who blames his tools, but I'm blaming the tool. I guess it's more the equipment than the tool. Is that the right tone to get the fish to come in, or do they need more of a? All right, we're gonna try it one more time right here. Yeah, they are. Ooh, it's a new day. Yeah, yesterday was a good day. But yesterday also let me put my cranking baits on here. We should get a bite right here, like almost immediately, just because that's what I'm wishing. Yeah, I don't like this bobber. Still curious if it's. I must have done something. I must have changed the reels or something. I mean, rods. I don't know. But now we're gonna slay the fish. Oh, that's the wrong. So we're at 3 feet on the bobber depth. I mean, this lake's only 4.7 feet deep. It ain't even four. It ain't even 3 feet deep right here. But watch this. We're still gonna catch a fish right here. Told you. I knew we'd catch a fish right there. We are victorious. Hang on a second, guys. Hey guys, I'm back. Um, my brother just let me know he got back with some wax. It really is. You're right. And so we are gonna not just offer candles. We're gonna start offering wax melts too, like where you buy the little packet where you break off, the 6 little things. Come on, take it under. I told you the other bobber sucked. I mean, I haven't thought about it. The problem is it would take so much extra labor, and not to mention, packaging. Like it would take more labor to package 4 quarter bars than it would for big bars. Just because I'd have to resize the packaging because I'm not going to buy new bags. I mean, I've got 2,000 bags. And I mean, it just comes a point to where the point of there's like the point of diminishing returns. Uh, I got a little too trigger happy on that. It's still all right though. Oh, well, we can't keep this, but let's look at him. Well, we got a. I think that might be a she. Like I might could pull off doing half bars and doing them at $4 instead of 7, like it is for a full bar. Oh yeah, yeah. Keep the XP up too. um, but it would also have to be after we got a lot more inventory built up. I got to start mixing dirt tomorrow. Yeah, it would probably. I mean, I've got a cutter, but it's so we were cutting each bar individually, and they were not coming out consistent. And sometimes you get a little thinner at the top than they were at the bottom. And now that I'm actually launching them online and putting them, selling them to stores, I've got to be consistent in my weights. So we invested a couple $100 in this basically soap cutter. I think I did a video of it that will cut, all 10 bars at once, and they're identical size and weight. To cut them again, even with a paper cutter, I'd still have to do one at a time. And, you know, again, if it's something I'm going to sell online or in a store, I'd have to take the time to be precise to make sure they're all identical. There's not a lot of regulations about selling soap, but one of them is you've got to mark the weight on them, and they've got to be, around that or more than what you label them. And so, I mean, I gave away, yeah, jumped the gun on that one. Like I gave away a bunch of miscuts at church week before last. But it was also good because, you know, now they're like, hey, can we buy some of that? But they were miscuts when we were cutting, each one by hand. Huh, that one did not stay on. It never got on. It really is. And I've got to start trying to recoup some of the investment between molds and soap cutter and fragrances and colorants. And then not to mention, lye and all the extra fats and oils that we use to make it. Hello, bluegill. And then also, I got to, the candles are part of that too. I just spent, God, I don't know, another $100 and something maybe on just wicks and tins. I thought for sure he was on. But no, I got a load of compost manure and just regular plant dirt and perlite delivered today. And so tomorrow I'll be using a cheap little kiddie pool as my wheelbarrow. And I'll be mixing up dirt. So I just realized that every time it pops up, Panfish Overlord down there's a counter. And so I need to catch like 190 more of these. There's some kind of achievement. And so I can do that. I can catch 250 bluegills. It'd be good XP too. But no, I couldn't afford to get my raised beds built this year, so we're going to do most of our garden in a bucket. I'll do a couple of beds, and then I'll try to come up with the money, get the lumber to build a stand for the buckets, just so they don't look as tacky. But you can go to like Walmart and buy their used crap. I missed him. Used frosting buckets for $1 a piece. They're food grade because food came in them. But I'm going to try to do, as far as in the buckets, I thought for sure he was on there. As far as in the buckets, we're going to do a ton of peppers, habaneros and cayennes and jalapenos for sure. We make our homemade fermented hot sauce that I don't sell online. It's just something we'll sell local at like the farmer's market and stuff. But I'd like to grow the peppers myself this year instead of. All right, so that's 64 out of 250. But I'd like to grow the peppers myself this year instead of buying them from well, actually, the cayennes last year I didn't even buy. Somebody I go to church with, they had a buttload left over at the end of the season. And they're like, just come and get them. So Jeff went over there and he filled up, I don't know, it was a gigantic bag. It was pounds of cayennes. And if you know, that's a lot of cayennes. Like it was close to a 5-gallon bucket full of cayenne peppers. Well, we can't keep him, but he's pretty. But yeah, gonna do habaneros, jalapenos, cayennes, and then I ordered some seeds called Sugar Rush Peach, and they're like a slightly not as hot habanero, but with a sweet fruity taste. So they're gonna be like a less hot habanero, I think, but they get bigger than habaneros. And there's Jeff likes really really hot stuff. I like a little bit of bite, but like I'm like a Carolina hot sauce or a Crystal hot sauce or Texas Pete kind of hot sauce, whereas Jeff and my brother-in-law too, my sister's husband, they both love really hot stuff. Boy, this is the spot. I mean, we're not pulling anything massive, but we are constantly just pulling in. This is a little honey hole right here. Six a.m. on day twos. Look, I was wanting to try some other spots on this day, but as good as they're biting right here, I hate to leave it. But also want to grow. Probably going to do 3 beds just because I can do those cheap. Okay, that was not a good strike. But I'm going to do 1 for tomatoes because the things I've got a trellis: tomatoes, cucumbers, and loofahs. And I've already mentioned this once. I believe I'm going to grow my own loofahs, which are sponges, just because I think it'd be amazing to come October be able to put loofahs on the soap website that I grew. 68. Man, like I said, this is a I got too eager. It's all right though. This is the spot. Whoa. Look at that little golden shiner. I knew it was hitting different than those bluegills. And that's what's funny. Did you notice how it was taking the bobber differently than the bluegills? Anyway, back to the garden. With our cottage laws, we can sell fermented stuff, and then we can sell like sauces and stuff. And of course, if we have any honey this year out of our beehive, um, those are things that we can sell without having any kind of license or inspections. Now, for our ferments, like our hot sauce, we do have to just go to the county extension and get the pH tested. But that's something we do on our own. But we can't sell to stores on that kind of stuff. You can only sell directly to the consumer. So I can sell it like on Facebook Marketplace or on or at a farmer's market. Did the honey hole dry up? I was going to try somewhere else anyway, so let's. Look at all over on this bridge. So here's what I'm wondering. I'm wondering that, let's say me and old Jeffrey here, we're both logged in, and apparently on the same server. But I wonder if I advance time, if he'll still be here. I'm going to see. Oh, he is. So it's a different day for him than it is for me, which means just because they're catching something doesn't mean I can. So that's interesting. But I like that time I was fishing before, so I wish I wouldn't have advanced it. I'm still wanting to figure out why I can't use my other stuff. I need a bigger backpack. Is that something I can get? So yeah, it does. It takes a couple of years, and oh, I have Baitcoin now. I think about Tackle Box I'm about to have to hop off for a bit, so I may actually go shop for a few minutes before. Because I've been on this over an hour. It's also a horrible time of day. Bet I get a bite right now. If I would have thought I got a bite immediately, maybe I won't. Well, it's pretty quick. Go ahead. Take it under. There we go. What do we got? Another little. Oh, look at that. Crappie master. We've only caught 16 crappie. Oh, we got to catch a lot more of those. Right? Yeah. Like it took a couple of days to catch a crappie. And just caught another one. This might be time of day too. And location, of course. It might took 3 days to catch that first crappie. Look at just one after another now. We're gonna call this crappie corner over here. Oh, I mean, is this a big crappie? Yep. Not that big, but it's respectable. Sun's starting to set. Where's where's the ripples coming from? Oh yeah, there's that, isn't there? I know whatever's jumping's not that big, but I want to look. Oh, those guys. So I'm wondering where we should go next. Like, should we go to the Everglades or go up there? There's that one in Rocky Mountains we go to. Can we go to the Everglades yet? Oh, it's that chunky boy up there. I mean, did this crappie window just close? Oh, well, that sucks. My backpack. I've got to empty some stuff out of my backpack because they're supposed to collect some of those for a quest too. That's where the ripples are coming from. This dude, he's yanking that fish across the water. What did he catch? It was a little pound and a quarter spotted bass. All right. So this guy don't move. Oh, I bet you he's AFK. Exactly. I know. I was thinking about that earlier. I mean, it'd be funny if it was, but then it'd be too easy to grief this game. I had PvP. This is my pier. Boy, they just came to a straight up stop biting, didn't they? You want to fight? No. Oh, still not. It's not that deep out there. I mean, I didn't think it was that shallow. Is what I mean. Pondweed, dude. He's got a. You know what? He's part of a team. I bet he's in a tournament or something. But because if you look, I mean, he's only level 6, but it's got to be some of the. I bet you can do like a guild or some kind of crap like that. I bet that's what that is. Right? But that's also, I mean, that's like, I'm in North Alabama. I'm nearly 6 hours from the ocean. And you see all kinds of people with Salt Life stickers on the back of their trucks. People like logos. It's going to be a healthy crappie, probably. Oh, wow. Thing about it, you're not far from Great Lakes, which I mean, they're not saltwater, but I knew that was a big old crappie. Oh, it is a good sized crappie. Look at him. None of the Great Lakes aren't saltwater, but you're not far from a Great Lake, are you? It's funny how I'm less than 2 hours from Mississippi, and you're closer to the Mississippi River than I am. That also tells you how huge the Mississippi is. But the fact that you have a house on the river, that is awesome. You yanked that one out of the. Oh yeah, I bet that's gorgeous. Come on, don't let my stupidity run you off, fishy. We came in really easy to be that big. I guess he got off. Nice. Dino, what's up, buddy? It's gonna be like a shiner or something. Told you. I can tell by the way he slowly brings it down and up and then takes off. Man, I'm doing all right. I don't. I'm not here much longer. I've already been here at least an hour, I think. Maybe close to two. Did y'all see how fast I was running today? New shoes. Thanks, Ben. I appreciate that. Our rivers are so nasty all over now. It's gonna be another shiner. Watch it. Oh, it's time to go empty out the the fishing net. Yeah, it's over full. So we do the leave. One of these days we're gonna get us a boat, guys. Real of fortune. Yeah, we'll claim that. I don't need all that though. Yeah, I can't do the Everglades yet. I can do Mudwater and Rocky. I can do some stuff on the other side of the world, but oh, dude, that'd be awesome. I'd flip it. Yeah, I'm not going to there. Check. No. Blue Crab Island, that's got to be down Biloxi. Where we say that was? Michigan. That's Alberta, Oregon. I don't care about no San Juan. You know what? I'll go to Connect Creek and catch some whales. Yeah, $10,000 there. So to Mud Water, it's 1,200. To Rocky Lake in Colorado, it's 2,000. Huh. So, Dino, can you tell me why it all of a sudden won't let me put any of this stuff on there? Well, I tried that. Look, I'll disequip everything. All right, so nothing on there but line and reel. It's still not available. I don't need that. Yeah, it's been messing with me, and like we used it on this yesterday, I thought, and it still didn't do it. So wait a minute, we're talking about the line options. Oh, let's go. Look, I mean, I got tons of rods available now. Line weight 2 to 7, 3 to 6.5, 3 to 7, 3 to 7, 2 to 6, 2 to 7, 2 to 6.5, 4 to 9. Oh, I have to use my bait coins for that. I'm not doing that. And what do I got? They're gonna get rid of this quick. Here, let's put this here. I can only be replaced with an item of the same type. I don't understand that. Wait a minute. Is that no? That's the Telefloat. Okay, now I don't have one. Well, it won't let me. Yeah, it won't let me take this one out. There, it did. All right. I want to buy a new rod. What do I got? I like this one. What do you think? So what am I missing? Oh, all right, so that value spin, but I've got a value spin. Value spin 6.3. Yeah, see? It says it's compatible with oh, this is stuff I don't even know about, dude. I'm a very basic fisherman, like in real life, and I like this one. Well, this one here, this Featherlight, is compatible. What I've got a value spin, but it's compatible with them. That's the thing about it. Okay, now look, it's let me do it now. How ridiculous is that? Oh, let's put a reel on. So, but here's the thing, it's all now it's let me do it. It was glitching. That's all it was. It was glitching. I'm legit about to get off here though. I hate that. Dino, I meant to ask you, the game you're playing on your YouTube channel, is that like a dinosaur Pokemon or dinosaur Smash Bros? What kind of game is that? Oh, we're gonna do this too. There we go. That's more like it. It's not the cast I was intended for, but boop, on the bottom. Let's. Hey, Dino. All I had to do was unequip everything and re-equip it, and it let me put my stuff back on. It was just some kind of glitch. Fish on. Ooh, you remember yesterday the long fight I had? Maybe we got another one of those going on today. Yeah, this is a good one. Come on. True. I, I about broke that line a couple times yesterday because I had two yesterday. It was really good fighters. Man, is it really already after 7 o'clock? I just look. It's the same time. It's 7:18 real life, 7:15 in the game. Come on. Oh, almost broke it. Okay, he's really. This gonna be a trophy. I'm gonna have to let this one wear himself out. Oh, I'm out of line. He's yeah. Even without a fight, he's gonna. Yeah, he does not want to come in. Oh, this thing's a. I guarantee it's the biggest thing I've had on my hook. Oh, I wish I had about another 20 foot of line on here. Come on. Oh, come on. Ooh. He's gonna be like one of them 600-pound Marlins. I've been on here 3 minutes shy of 2 hours. Now he is. I was about to say, you reckon this is a buffalo or a catfish? Oh, I've got the there we go. Yeah, that's a buffalo or a catfish. I don't know. We'll get this one reeled in, guys. Because he's not fighting. He's just being. I think he's just existing. Like he's just swimming. He's not actively fighting. Yeah, we'll get him in. I need one of y'all get over with a net. Maybe a gaff or something. Come on. Come on. Come on. No, don't go back the other way. Oh, come on. Yeah, like I said, he's not even fighting. He's just swimming around. Which also leads me to believe it's a buffalo or a cat. Oh, we dropped below 170. This is the closest he's been. He is starting to wear out a little bit, but or he's just bored. No, I don't think it's a glitch. I think it's just, I mean, I fought one this long before anybody got on the stream yesterday. Yeah, he's definitely like, I'm tired of going my way. Let me go over here where it's pulling me. Even if he's not swimming against me now, he's so heavy that just reeling him in. Yeah, he's coming straight on in. Yeah, we definitely need the net for this guy. Come on. So close. Oh, he doesn't want to come out of the water. Look at that. So, I mean, even if I catch the fine, I still end up with $50 more. That's a chunky boy, but we're not gonna keep him, but we're gonna get a photo. Well, that was a good one right there. Did I win a prize? All right. On that note, we're gonna go ahead and call that a. Well, look at my reel. It's down to 67%. But I believe on that note, guys, we're gonna call it a stream. It's been a little over 2 hours. Hey, I appreciate y'all watching. I really do. Um, catch y'all maybe tomorrow. Anyway, I love y'all. God bless y'all.